I wanted to initiate just a little bit because I've seen both spiritual and natural in the church. So as we do Black History Week, what's the biggest key? I want my children to do better than I have. And so we want to start off with a little bit of history. And those of you that may or may not know, we say it every now and then, Pastor Newton and I are from the College of Liberal Arts at Arizona State University, Political Science Department. But that takes a lot of Sister Pearl and Pastor Newton. Remember when I came out and talked with Sister Pearl about keeping Pastor Newton at Arizona State University because it's expensive back then. Y'all think it done got cheaper? But somebody got to do something to say we can keep the funnel open. And so one of the things we're going to do here at Life Changers Global Ministries from the Education Department this year to an individual that will give their name to our overseer of the youth department, we're going to give a scholarship of $1,000 to somebody going to college. It's just a little chip. That's almost nothing, but it's more than we did before. Oh. And we hope to continue to grow. But we're going to do something else. To every student that graduates from high school, we're going to give them a $100 certificate, not certificate, $100 cash that they can go out and buy them a hamburger with. Because we want to celebrate success. We want to celebrate achievement in our community. One of the things I found out, this is Pastor Fred. We're working to send our praise team to Los Angeles. We would have had that already solidified, but COVID is kind of holding us up. As soon as we get that, I'm going to let our president know, and we're going to get it done. But the reason we're sending them is because every year they put on a special session for Black graduates. I've been to the one at ASU. I think we need to have them go to that one. But the one in Los Angeles is done differently from the one that's done here. So I believe when you see better, it allows you to work toward better. Amen. Now, the spiritual part. How do you do better? I'm going to ask Sister Darlene to stand. And we're going to move on. But in Black history, how many know Pastor Newton, if the Lord spares life, going to get older? Anybody think he's going to get younger? Pastor Newton raised his hand. What do you see in the Black church? Yes, we love clapping our hands. Yes, Pastor Fred loves shouting every now and then these old legs can get up. But one of the things I see in the church is that as our pastors get older and older, their financial base erodes from under them. As Pastor Newton has told you, when Pastor Coulter got older, people just didn't come to church here anymore. The young people were going somewhere else. So what happens is there is an instrument that maybe you're aware of, maybe you're not, called an annuity. Sister Darlene is over the pastor's aid. And I am going to challenge her to get the information that we can purchase an annuity for 20 years for Pastor Newton. 20 years from now, Pastor Newton will be old enough that he may not even need the money, but if it's there, him, his wife, and his family don't have to worry about the church funneling in. He don't have to worry about hanging on. You see, in our day, we just did what we could. We did the best we could. But our best has to improve. Not only spiritually, but in every kind of way. So with that, I tell you, to the parents, this is Minister Fred, Pastor Fred, you have to decide how far my kids are going to go. You have to put some input into them to say, this is it. Because too long, according to me, we've set aside and said, I'm doing the best I can. And you are. But now that you know college costs money, now you want the best for your kids. Statistically, you make more money with a college education than you do with a high school education. You can shout all day if you want to, wave your hand to God and he sees you, you make more money waving at him with a college education than just a high school education.